I'm frequently asked the question by chamber executives and also their boards, why is it that I'd want to send a birthday card to residents? That's not really my market. Our market is businesses. So that's a fair question. I have a question for you. Why is it that we have at the Chamber of Commerce non-dues revenue programs? One reason, of course, is to generate non-dues revenue, to create some revenue for our coffers, separate from the revenue that we collect from members with their membership dues. And this will be the single most effective way to achieve that you've ever seen. A way to get your mind around the number is roughly $6, as the most conservative estimate, could be as much as $9, but say $6 for every single adult resident in your community straight to your coffers by participating in this program. That's going to be a powerful injection of capital for you and your chamber. Why else do we attract these programs for our Chamber of Commerce? Well, we do it because we want to have a reason, a marketing reason, to be able to attract new members in. We want to serve the members that we have. Well, although you don't have a target market of the residents in your community, the businesses that enroll with you definitely do. And you're going to provide, with the credibility of the Chamber of Commerce, access to those residents in a way that your members could never get to them. The Chamber of Commerce reaching out with a birthday card that has your logos and picture of your executive and board of directors on there, is going to get to that resident and allow the member to give their marketing message, to be able to provide their free gift. So you're going to serve your members and help them solve their single most vexing problem. What problem is that? How is it that I can attract a steady stream each and every week of new customers that are coming in my door that are excited to trade with me because they have a gift certificate in their hand, and then based upon having redeemed that gift and feeling the gratitude of receiving it, want to give their future business their loyalty and their referrals, all because of the fact that that member is a member in good standing with your Chamber of Commerce. And lastly, what else do we have these programs for? To attract new members. Well, we're going to be out there talking to every single business in your community, whether they're a member or not. But those non-members that want to participate in this program are going to be told they have to get a hold of your office to be able to enroll in the program so that they can participate in the program. And lastly, in my opinion, this is a throwaway. You may not share this opinion, but my opinion is that a lot of chambers are a little bit narrow in their thought of, I don't care about the residents, I'm only focused on the community. Frankly, we're going to make an enormous splash in your community by touching in a very heartfelt, sentimental way each and every resident in that community. These cards are going to show up on social media. They're going to be the talk of the town. Business owners are going to hear, hey, Larry, are you a member of the Chamber of Commerce? I just got a bunch of birthday gifts from them. And he says, no, I'm not a member of the Chamber of Commerce. Why aren't you a member of the Chamber of Commerce? Or maybe his reply is, yes, I'm a member. Well, are you participating in their new program? It's so exciting. So it's going to create a buzz and an enthusiasm for those that are members of the Chamber, or those that are not are going to want to figure out what this is all about. So let me just share with you just an analogy. One of the highlights of my entire life was when I was 12 years old. My father was the coach of my Little League team, and we had great success in that particular year, and that team was sponsored by a funeral home, Herman's Funeral Home. Question might be, why would a funeral home want to sponsor 12-year-old little boys? They're a long way, most of them, hopefully, from having the need of funeral services. Well, I can tell you that my father was served by Herman's Funeral Home when he passed away at an early age. His father, a year later, probably because of the grief of losing his son, was served by Herman's Funeral Home. His mother was served at Herman's Funeral Home. My mother, who's 76 years old at this point, has told me on no uncertain terms, there's no place on planet Earth that I want to be viewed at and have my funeral handled by other than Herman's Funeral Home. And chances are excellent that I will end up there as well as other members of my family. So what is the average revenue or profit that comes from a single funeral? And the few $100s that it probably costs for them to support a team. So although it doesn't directly touch the end user, okay, you're going to benefit profoundly from reaching out and giving a love offering to every single member of your community.